Hello everybody, my name is Kadi, and today I'm gonna be doing a trade recap. Psych! Not really at all because I did not trade today. The markets was booty butt cheeks. But let's do a little recap. First of all, not gonna cap, bro. I set my alarm for 6:30 every day. I woke up at 8:15. Not gonna cap. I have been having a hard time sleeping. So yeah, I don't know. I heard the alarm, pressed it, went back to sleep. I got to work not late, but like usually show up at work at like 8:40. I came here at like 9 so anyway. But yeah, luckily before I left, or the first thing I did is funny. I checked the time. I says 8:15. I was like, shit, because I'm usually at the market, at the charts at like 7 a.m. So I was like, damn, a whole hour plus dealing with by probably some crazy shit. I look on my phone to charts because I usually look at my phone first. And I'm looking at the price action. I'm like, this shit ass. I'm looking at, I always start on NAS. Then I went to SPX. Then I was at U third. And I didn't really check. I don't really think I did a thorough check on everything. But I think I just looked at NAS because that's mainly what I trade. And I was just looking at it. Was it 8:15? So the market was looking like this. And so it's whatever. It was like, yeah. So I was just like, whatever, man. I get to work and I'm thinking like I'm not even really thinking because I got a bunch of work. It's tax season now, so I'm just working harder than usual. So I'm not really checking it. And then it's like 10 o'clock. Let's do the jump bar replay, whatever. It's 10 o'clock. I look at the charts and the market is here. And I'm already tight because I'm like, bro, if oh my gosh, like if I was there, like I wasn't there. I wasn't there. I wasn't looking at the charts. So I wouldn't have been able to capitalize on this move even if I wanted to. But the first setup that Nas actually gave that I would take was this demand right here. I'll back it up even a little bit more. So let's look at price right now, right? Price right here. Price going up a little bit, making higher highs, higher lows. Price breaks that structural point right there. Let's take that right there. Breaks that structure point right there with this move. And then, as you can see, it formed this demand zone right here with a gap, right? So high probability off the rip. Alright, so then price comes back. We already know what the fuck we do. We get breaking a candle. Stop loss underneath. Try to look at that. Where the stop loss? Maybe right here. Right here. First target 1-1. And so let's look at it. I seen price. I seen this. I was at work and I looked at the charts and I seen price was like here. And I was like, bro, it's like, what is this, like 10 o'clock something? Yeah, like 10:20. Like, I remember just looking at the charts and I'm like, bruh. And then a little bit later, it hit TP and then so. I think it go like 1 to 2 or some shit. I think it go higher, to be honest. It retraces back. Yeah. It didn't stop you out yet. It didn't stop you out. Still, and this is like, yeah, probably went to like a 1 to 3, but I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, so going back here, and then if we go to SPX, the same exact setup I had it here because I marked it up on when I was at work. The same exact setup happened. I was like, did it? Not capping? Nah, it happened right here. Exact same setup. Broke that high. Broke what this structure. Broke this high right here. Gave us uh, what? I don't even know. Broke that high. It came back into the demand zone with the gap. High probability, bruh. Gave us break again. Literally exact same setup, but just a little cleaner. Like NAS look a little cleaner though. No, I mean they both look good. They both got the same thing. Like priced it So it was within the zone, so that's really good. And yeah, it just sort of took off. And then I remember, I don't know if I'm able to find it, but I think it was like in the later session, like I have it blue, it's from like 12:40 to like maybe like 1:30 or something. There was another setup there that I saw. I don't know if I be able to spot it. I think, oh no, no, no. I said, and it's over here too. I said, okay, what I'm looking for now, price is making a little downtrend, right? But what I was looking for was price to kind of break this structure. I said to myself, I was like, if price break the structure, I'm not trading, but I'm just like saying, just like as a forward test type thing. I was like, if price breaks this structure, and especially if price breaks this structure, I would be looking for possible buys if, price provides me a demand zone, right? So price already broke that structure, but there's no demand, or should I say high probability demand. Price broke this structure. There's a demand zone right here. So if I was in, looking for trades, I'd be marking this up and be like, all right, that's a demand zone. We'd be waiting for price to come right back into the zone so that we can take it up. From my memory, price never even taps back in. I think it just continues up. So that's where, oh wow, that's where this other moon come from. Now this is a little small one, but price again, this is this structure point right here, and price broke it with that move. They already created, if you go back, price broke that high, creating a demand zone with a gap, like right as you see. Price came back into that bitch, didn't close in it, yeah, didn't have yeah, so we were just waiting for the next one, give us a break of the candle. That gave us a break of the candle. That was an easy one-to-one setup right there. I think it goes a little higher. I think NAS might have gave this. So no, NAS didn't give this setup, but yeah, so SPX, you could have won on this as well. So I saw that. What time is this? 2:20. Yeah, it's a little bit later in the day. I don't usually trade back then, but this is another setup. Oh my god, this shit is beautiful. And it's another demand right here. This is kind of like a mini, no, it didn't tap into it, never mind. I was like, it's like a mini backtest session, because I was like about to see. But yeah, then price just, came up. If you check news, which I ended up checking news, I started to learn, I started to process, I started to realize, oh my god. So I was like checking news and I saw that it was a bunch of like PPI, unemployment claims and all that shit. So that's why price was looking so ass. Like, there was no good setup until like 10 a.m. and after, bro. And like the show was like really right here. And then we had Trump speaking at 1:36. So let me go to 1:36. Let me see if anything popped off around that time. So that's 1:35 candle, 1:40. I mean, we did have this big move right here, so maybe that was due to the thing, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Who knows? So looking at tomorrow's schedule, I will be working from home tomorrow, so hopefully we can catch some setups. There is some like high impact news around 8:30 time, but I'll be home, so maybe I'll trade before waking up at 7 a.m. Maybe find a setup before, or maybe wait till market opens or whatever, and try to find a setup there. I don't recently, or I guess like as of right now, like I feel more confident, being able for my setups. I literally had like a mini back testing session today when I got home. And I was like, bro, every single time I took a L, it wasn't because I had the direction wrong. It was literally like I got stopped out and then boom, a huge momentum move in my direction happened after. It was like so funny because it happened to me like 5 times as I was back testing. I had like a mini session, right? And it was just funny because I was like, bro, like, while annoying and frustrating it is for that shit to happen, it just overall makes me happy because it's like, at least the bitch is not getting stopped out and that shit is going completely in the wrong direction, right? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. But for it to stop me out to then go into my direction, that's just frustrating, right? So it I'm still losing, but but at least I'm in the right direction. I'm where the winners are at. I'm where the momentum is, where the market wants to go, like. And for that back testing session, I used, excuse me, I used the 1 hour for Confluence to help me, determine the trend. Cause I'm in Doyle's chat, and bro, I was realizing like I be seeing sells and buys in the same time, and I never know what makes more sense than the other. So I like typed in the Doyle Discord thing, and I'm like I'm just there in the trading room chat room. I'm like, bro, how do y'all determine the trend? Like, what do y'all use to determine the trend? Every every person that replied back to me has been saying just using the higher time frames. And it's so funny because it's like it's shit that you know, but you don't really like really like try to put it into practice for real. Because like I guess you like I think like I'm a know-it-all. It's so weird. It's like I know I don't know this shit because I'm not making any money. So, but I think it's just like ego and just thinking that even though everybody's telling you use the higher time frames. Even Doyle has a whole YouTube video talking about like how to determine like the trend for scalpers, and he talks about using the 1 hour. The 1 hour and the 5 minute go hand in hand. Literally he's talked about that shit. And I think maybe I used it for a little bit, but I really wasn't like really taking it in consideration too much. But that backtesting session that I had, like all the L's for the most part, I think at least one, and I wasn't really that confident in it. All the L's that I took, like I said, stopped me out and then went into the direction I was already wanting it to go in, thinking it was gonna go in. And that was me using the 1 hour to determine the trend. And so what I was doing was literally like, okay, that's the hard part for me. I'll look at price on all time frames and I'll be like, okay, but I see that supply's on what no. So this is what I'm gonna do from now on. On the 1 hour, I'm gonna check the 1 hour. And if on the 1 hour price is making higher highs on the 5 minute, bro, on the 5 minute, I'm going to be looking for buys, bars. If price is making higher highs, I'm gonna be looking for buys. Like literally, literally, like literally. So obviously I'm gonna backtest some more. I think like before I start to trade, I'm gonna, try to do a mini backtesting session, maybe quick, like 5, 15, 30 minutes, whatever. Just to, kind of get the whole mindset and the whole like thing going, and then I'll just like see from there. But like, man, I feel like I'm learning. I feel like I'm moving into the right direction. I'm getting better. And yo, it's so funny how like for the longest time I was so like, I'm not trying to join that Discord. That shit is expensive. That shit like $75 a month. Like goddamn. But it's just like literally, I have a good paying job, and it's fucking worth it. Like it literally is, because I have a question, and I don't have to like just let it be in my head, right? Even if like how people sometimes is embarrassed to ask a question because they don't want to be looking like a dumb. That's really not and never really been me. So I'll be like, what, like today, like I literally just said, like I'll be like, how do y'all determine to use like the trend? And it's crazy how like there's 1,000 people in this membership, but like I only got one response. That's a little irritating. You know what I mean? But it's just like at least I got one response, because that makes me feel good. Because at least I have somebody who's in the chat that's better than me for sure, that's answering my questions, and I have like basically like a whole Reddit subreddit filled with people doing like around the exact same, kind of scene as far as strategy goes. Now they may implement it different ways, but we still doing the same kind of shit, like looking for the same kind of things, making sure it's high probability, using gaps and all that stuff. So it's like I'm able to learn from people that's not just Doyle, or at least maybe people are using Doyle strategy to the T and they in this chat, and I'm able to just like ask any question that's on my mind that I feel stuck on, and maybe get a response for it. So it's just nice to have a Discord, and even though yes, it is $75, it's just it is worth it. Like, that's crazy. I've always been a money person, and keeping my money to myself and like using it to save, and you know but it's just like, bro, like this is literally an investment, bro, because I already feel like I'm getting better just by being around these people, by rewatching the webinars, and just kind of like soaking up the game that's being here. Like, there's so many webinars. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not watching all of them, but what I is doing is watching the essentials, and then also like searching up for to see if there's any that has like something specific that I'm looking for. I wish I know I had a question about like, is there any webinar that specifically talks about determining a trend? I was shocked because Doyle actually responded to me. But he was like, we definitely talked about it in webinars, but he don't know which one. And that's the thing, it's so many webinars, and it's like you just don't know what has what. And it's like, bro, like I'm honestly not trying to watch like 500 plus videos of webinars, right? Like I'd rather just spend that time back testing and forward testing and just being on the charts, period. And then maybe, if I find the title of a webinar that piqued my interest, I'll tap in and see what's up, right? But yeah, I ain't trying to make this too long. I already did. I already know I did. Damn, 17 minutes? Shit, fuck it. I just be talking to myself. That's okay. Whatever, it's okay. I talk to myself a lot. Like, actually every single day, so I might as well just put it on YouTube. Might as well just put it on YouTube. I talk to myself for free. Might as well just put it on YouTube. But yeah, that's a shame for today. But hey, at least we didn't lose money. So, man, big ups to that, right? Yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully tomorrow I could find something set up and, make some gains on it. I feel, I'm getting better. Or I'm getting better. I feel it mentally and physically and in the charts. Like I had a back testing session that was just so crazy to me because it was like me going through a whole month, like every single day trading, and it was like, I mean, five, like, like I had like maybe like 3 or 4 losses, but most of them was W's. And I was just like, bro, like, I never had shit like this before. Like, how people be like, oh yeah, when I'm back testing, like, I'm a god, basically. Like, just boom, 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 win it, win it, win it, win it, win it, win it. But when they live trading, they be taking L's left and right. For me, I never got to a point where the back testing was looking like I was a king, bro. Never. Bro, I would be losing mad crazy on the back testing. And I'd also be losing on the live trading. So I was just like, bro, I don't know what these people are talking about. Like, I don't be winning my back test. But literally, since I've been on the Discord, watching the webinars, getting some better understanding of like how we use supply and demand, like I have been winning. I have been winning in backtesting, and I have been winning on the live trades. So now I'm just kind of more excited to put more money in to my live account and see what I do with it. Um, I'm not trying to do no prop firms. I'm not trying to do that shit, especially on the future side. That shit, monthly payment, right? I'm talking about $75 for Discord from Doyle, but these niggas is talking about like 160 some dollars a month just to have they funding stuff, prop firm, sorry. And it's like, no. And I'm like, bro, like these people, if you're a beginner trader, stop trying to do these prop firms, bro. You're just wasting your money. You're just wasting your money, bro. Until you're actually profitable, don't even step foot on any of them websites. no Apex, no Top Step, my funded futures, none of that shit, bro. Put that shit down. Stick to the back testing, stick to trading view, use that bar replay, and stop playing with your fucking money, bro. We gonna lose money, period. But let's try to be better. Let's try to get better first before we start trying to spend money on a monthly basis on all these challenges, bro. Like, bro, don't be dumb, bro. And but then I graduated finance major, so it's just like it's just so crazy out here, like seeing how people are so bad with their money. Like personal finance is like if it was a class like in life, they would be getting an F. Majority of Americans that and I'm just like, damn, y'all really out here doing some dumb shit with your money, bro. Dumb shit, and it's just like for what? I just started trading 5 months ago. I failed 15 challenges. I wonder why. Right? Like what? No. If anything, I'd say, excuse me, if anything, I say use the money that you want to do with these prop firms and use it in live accounts. Use the $500 you used to pay for that Forex challenge, prop firm challenge. And why don't you use it, put it in the live account and see how you do that. And if it's good, then yeah, maybe you should, you could do it. But if you were trash, bro, what makes you think you could do it then? Anyway, I've been talking way too much. I'm sorry. But I don't care. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully, I have like a trade recap tomorrow. But yeah, take care. See you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm going to the Eagles parade. I live in Philly. All right, I'm sorry.